and he's drinking like IPAs, and he went to a specialty shop and grabbed like 40 beers, and then he came here and was like, yeah, pick 10, that's my birthday gift. And then I just had like a random assortment of IPAs that I never tried. I was like, oh, this looks interesting, that was so cool. I tried a lot of new beer in the weeks after my birthday. It was cool.
Okay, so got the stream started here. Did the shameless advertisements. Um, Last we left all of you, we were kind of doing a long rest before you decided you were deciding what to do next. I think the plan was you wanted to get to Bryn Shander, but it is going to take a little bit of time still to get to Bryn Shander, so you were going to utilize the forest around you and try to scrounge for supplies and see what else you can find to kind of get you there. That night. So first of all, we'll do our bookkeeping here. Everybody go ahead and add Ellie. Yeah. How nice should I be to the players today? Be nice to them? Yeah. Okay. So everybody, make sure that you have an inspiration if you don't already have one on your character sheet, and go ahead and add 10 points to your points card for the trinket card. I will go from the top of the list, as I always do, and we'll ask if anybody wants to roll their trinkets, or roll their charms, I should say. Starting with Solfege.
I'm gonna pass today.
Okay.
I'm gonna save my points.
Dino?
Is there like a super one? Like it's just 5 to buy one, right?
It's 5 to buy one, and then the grand charms are 100. Those are the permanent boosts.
I'll take two the 10 we got, so
2 of the
that'll be 5 each,
charms,
right?
Yep. So you can deduct 10, or you say you just don't add the 10 that you got tonight. You get a flash charm and a charm of the statue. You can go ahead and drag those to your character sheet.
Thank you.
Poppy.
Yeah, I will take one.
One charm?
Yes.
You get a feather charm. When you drag that to your inventory tab. Gino.
I will take 2, please.
2? Okay. You get the charm of strength and the charm of the spider.
Cool.
And Alejandro. Bankin'? He wants those grand charms.
At least the first one.
Yeah. Last we left our heroes, everybody was on the road to Icewind Dale. I guess our bards, our musical menagerie, our jazz band without a name. Last we left you, you were on the caravan, Cressida's caravan, careening up a winding road, being chased by large white wolves that were breathing ice and trying to chase down the caravan. All of you collectively managed to keep it together and get the caravan safely out of that winding path and kind of into like a small forested area where you could kind of set up camp. We got a little bit of an intro to your characters, a little bit of a backstory, but otherwise we've had kind of, it's been quiet, hushed discussion about your backgrounds with each other so far. Being mostly not new, but maybe not around each other long enough to really feel comfortable telling all of your secrets or having all of your cards on the table. That night, deciding before you're going to forage and do all those fun things, taking a long rest. That night, everybody dreams differently, but everybody has a rather vivid dream. A child born under a boon of the Frostmaiden, a jilted lover, and another whose relationship is shrouded in mystery. A warm hug from a furry companion, or an unlikely furry companion, and something growing deep inside one of you, bursting and raging and just waiting to escape. We start the session as you all wake up. Some of you refreshed, some of you maybe a little bit exhausted, some of you just downright terrified. As you come to and you smell the delicious aroma of cooked bacon and sausage and what appears to be the smell of fresh bread. You hear the crackle of the campfire that was lit the night before, and looking outside, you can see that Cressida is there preparing breakfast for everyone.
Hey, whoa, hey, food, let's go. And I scamper on over.
I would probably yeah, I'll make my way to her too. I will ask her, do you need some help? Maybe some accompanying music while you're at it, because I could make the breakfast with a song, the
Yeah.
Area of Bounty.
Yeah. She nods and she says, I will take all the help that I can get. Please, feel free.
Okay, so I'll do that. So we all get the advantage on con saving throws, and we all get a D12 temp HP for for however long.
Yep.
8 hours is the maximum, I think.
Yeah, everybody can
Yeah.
go ahead and add that onto their character sheets.
Will that stack with the other temp HP we have
No.
from Solfege? It would just be 8 flat.
Yeah, it'd
The
be,
5.
Like, basically, whatever you gain, like, if one person's giving you 5 temp HP and the other one's ability gives you 10, you choose. So you could say, like, I take the 10, but you can't stack them together.
Okay.
As you wake up, she welcomes you all to the campfire. Obviously, the bugs are probably getting there fairly quickly. But she welcomes you all around, and she says, it'll take us some time to get some supplies, but once we've gotten the supplies we need, we should head out as quickly as possible. These forests we don't know very well could be dangerous. Obviously I can't go too far from the caravan, so I'll stay here and watch things, but try to stick close if you're going to go out and forage. Don't go farther than I will be able to help you. She serves out some breakfast to everybody. She looks and she says, you know, we've been in this caravan for a while now, and you guys have been practicing your songs, but you still haven't decided a name yet. You perform such interesting music together, but something that maybe you should discuss while you're doing your duties today is what you'd like to be called. And I don't think, you know, Cressida's... I can't really... Just because you know my name doesn't mean that people should know my name. That's the other thing. Make sure you're not telling people my name. When we're outside of the caravan, it's Old Crone Cress. Or just Cress. Other than that, though, think of it. Today is the day to discuss amongst yourselves and maybe figure out a name that we can present for when we sign up. If anybody needs anything from me, I'll be in the caravan. And I will make sure that there is a beacon high enough that you can look up and see it so that you can locate the caravan regardless of where you go. She leaves it at that. She fixes her own plate and she walks inside the caravan and leaves you to kind of sit and eat amongst yourselves.
So, sorry.
I was just going to say I'd thank Cressida for the food and tell her everything smells and looks exquisite as Solfege chows down.
So what is the plan? Do we want to hunt something? Do we try to find some vegetables? I kind of look around. It's all icy, right?
I'm not sure if we'll find many of those out here.
Well, if you find some berries, I'm gonna nudge Gino. They're pretty good. You should try them.
You have berries? You holding out?
I'm smacking with forearms because like the whole right side. But oh, the berries from yesterday.
The
Those
delicious
fruit.
ones.
They were pretty good.
10 out of 10 would eat again.
As like
Something
there's
tells me you are pulling our legs.
there's still like dried throw up on your on your carapace.
Like, no, we ain't messing.
Oh, for
I
the love
do
of
not
God,
believe you.
look at yourself.
I'll take your word for it, my good friend.
I don't think I will.
Can I prestidigitation him clean?
Yes.
Like, I'm looking at all this vomit. I'm just
Yeah. And me.
cleaning the bag.
Thank you.
Whoa, we're clean.
Yeah,
Wait,
Gina,
we're
what did you-
musicians now.
Yeah, clean yourself up, Gino.
We have an image to uphold. Here.
Amazing. Let's bring you over to the Icewind Dale map. So you guys in the caravan are down here. The caravan obviously isn't as massive as it appears on the map here.
Not to scale.
Not to
The moving
scale.
city.
Yeah, it's like the size of like 3 of the city icons on the map.
It's not a 1 mile long caravan.
Cressa, like, so the camp will stay here, and you'll be able to kind of like explore the woods up ahead. And so first of all, like, I'm assuming all of you are staying together, or are you guys kind of like going to a certain point and splitting off? Like, what is your plan?
I think staying together would probably be best.
We go
Well,
to city.
Solfedge is definitely going to stay with us.
See.
He's
Yeah.
not breaking off on its own because
We are all little and very tiny. We should stick together.
Bugs together strong.
good snack for wolves.
Well,
We'll hunt the pack.
I do not like dogs.
I like dogs just fine, just not when they're trying to eat me.
Yes, especially the ones with the frost breath. I hate them.
Yes, that was painful.
Aside from the dogs, what could we possibly hunt here? Do you think there will be some deer or rabbits? What's living here? Kind of.
I'm sure there's some smaller game around and about.
But just because you're small doesn't mean you have to aim low, you know? Aim high. Shoot for the stars. Let's hunt an elephant. Let's go.
Hey, 100
Kinda
elephant,
just-
hey.
My dear, if you could find me an elephant, I promise we will try and hunt it.
Yeah, let's go kill an elephant.
Maybe there's a
What's an
mammoth or
elephant?
something.
Little do we know, BHG has a secret, like, fucking woolly mammoth somewhere.
Alejandro, what are these rolls?
I rolled a insight check about the berries, and I rolled a history check to see if there was any possibility that I knew what this region was famous for. And apparently, I know nothing at all about the Icewind Dale.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But the berries
Nada.
did make me very, very sick. Like, they did make me very sick, but I enjoyed them.
I'm going to put that in my journal on my character, too.
They were tasty, but you paid for
about the
it.
Icewind Dale.
It was worth it.
They taste like burning.
Well, maybe we just start walking, see if we can pick up some animal tracks quietly. No music in the forest. I know it's really boring, but that's how this goes, I've heard. I've never really hunted
Yes.
before.
No,
Some-
You
we
might find something near the stream there.
Usually.
something ideally with some nice warm pelts as well. I feel we're gonna need it in this climate.
Usually we just play music for food, but what if we like try to dig up things?
Like root vegetables?
Root vegetables. I do a backflip.
Okay, but I think we're gonna just start trying to examine the area, look around, and find root vegetables or animal tracks
Yeah.
or
So what I will say is, give me. We're gonna take the group's collective rolls, but I will allow you to roll either a survival or an investigation. And we're looking for an average.
could I have my shadow sliver up a tree to look out and give myself guidance? Like a little support
Sure.
spell.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give myself guidance.
While we're out and about, I'm also gonna keep an eye out for any like fallen trees that we might be able to use the wood for to potentially do some repairs if need be.
Okay.
Extra lumber is never a bad thing.
Alejandro, I just need one from you. Either investigation or survival.
Just a second. I was making my note, my bardic knowledge note, if you will. Okay, let's see. Investigation or survival? I think I shall go with survival.
Can I silvery barbs myself?
Can you silvery barbs yourself?
You can, but you have to take the lower roll. That's what it says.
I'm just kidding. I know it says that you can choose yourself, but I'm not gonna.
That would be silvery
Yeah,
barbs.
Keep that in mind.
Can I roll this? Like, damn it, self, you suck. Do that again.
Come on! That's what I was thinking.
I mean, technically, you can use your inspiration to reroll.
You call that
Mm.
an investigation check, me?
Okay, I also need to roll something.
I don't know if I should waste it on that. It could come in handy.
I think we have a pretty good
Okay.
average. I think.
Yeah.
You do, yeah. I think it would be like you're looking at close to like an average of 19 or 20. The 7 and the 14 might bring it down. Hold on, let's actually find an average or average calculator. Yes, please.
Imagine
Is it
using math
16?
in D&D.
Is that what I
I
heard
think
you
so.
say, Brian?
I think
It's about right.
16
16
plus.
point something.
23.
No, that should be about 84 divided by 5. So
19.
16 point something or other.
16, yeah, 16.8. We'll call it 17. You were looking for you were looking for the resources you were looking for were some kind of food. You were looking for wood. What else were you looking for?
Maybe while we're already looking, we just keep an eye out for predators, something that could be dangerous to us. You know, if we're already making the full-on investigation here.
Yeah.
Actually,
So,
while we're at it, also anything that we could, melt or use as fresh water.
okay. I mean, it's a
So,
lot of.
it's mostly frozen, but
There's a lot. Yeah, like there's a lot of ice.
We can
There's a
melt
lot
it.
of snow. You with the right resources, you've got a fire or like a campfire back at the caravan, so that should be enough to be able to
oh yeah, true.
melt
There's
it.
snow everywhere. That's easy enough.
Yeah.
Duh.
I'm going to say on a 17, you don't seem to find any wildlife. You're still fairly close to the caravan. it's a good possibility that having the campfire may have scared some of the local wildlife away to push it further into the forest. You do find what appears to be close to some of the trees. It appears that there might be like winter carrots that are growing. It seems like some kind of carrot that is able to grow in a cold climate. But you don't get many of them. It's like kind of sparsely among some of the trees you find some of them. We'll say it's probably like a day's worth of rations of carrots that you find. And it'd be like a day's worth of rations for one person. Like if you were trying to spread it between everyone, it's not going to be a lot. What you do find, however, is looking for like more wood to be able to use as firewood or to be able to use to help repair the caravan. Because Cress is using the mending spell where she can, but it seems like there's still spots where if she had some actual material to work with, it would make her job easier. So finding wood like that is actually much easier, and you think you find like a good couple bundles that you can use as firewood or whatever for repairs, whatever else you want to use it for. Call it like 3 bundles of like good usable wood.
Okay. Little column A, little column B there. It's like repairs are important, but so is, warmth.
Safe to assume you guys press a little deeper, see if you can still find food. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, diversify our food selection a little bit.
Okay. You push out a little bit further from the caravan. Now you can see that there is like a little light beacon up in the sky where the caravan is. Starting to get further and further out. It's getting darker the further you're getting away from the caravan as well. There's not so much really any source of light aside from anything you might be bringing, torches, things like that. Once again, with the wood bundles in mind, are you just looking for food, or once again, are you looking for any other kind of resource out there?
I'm thinking just food, unless anybody else has any other ideas of what we can
I don't really have an
keep our eyes
idea.
up for.
Well, Sulfite said like this kind of goes with food, like pelts and stuff like that. Stuff we can use to make like scarves and all that.
You need
So
to keep an eye open for animals for that.
The primary focus then, is trying to find some kind of animal to be able to get not just meat, but also kind of like some kind of fur or something off of. Once again, I'll take, specifically looking for animals here, survival.
And is that everyone or one person?
Everyone.
As Soulfedge don't handle the cold very well.
Oh my god.
Well, that was less than stellar.
9. Is anybody using inspo to reroll?
I will do it.
Okay.
I will do it. Because that's just...
I think this is the first
Help
time...
me, Marvin!
The first time in a long time that I have a group that, like... Was that a nat 20?
No, I thought it was a net one, but it was.
You're halfway.
Well, it's not much better, but 5 better.
Okay, I'll inspo it up too then.
You'll inspo your 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, hey, whoa. Do a front look.
This is the first time in a long time that I've had a party that hasn't taken the lucky feat. Which I think was...
Because that's boring.
Quite surprising. Yeah, like, I have no problem... It's probably one of the more fun feats I understand. Like, it's more fun feats to take. I like when people use it creatively.
Well, nobody's a human, so nobody's been able to take a feat yet.
That's true.
So...
Do. Wait, sorry, what'd you just say?
I said nobody's a human, so nobody's been able to take a feat yet.
So that's my bad. My intention was that everybody started off with one. So so sorry for the surprise. I'll give you some time to figure that out, but if you guys had a feat that you've been eyeing for level 4, you can go ahead and just take that as a free level 1 feat.
Yay!
That explains why we didn't have the lucky feat. Because nobody had one. I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry.
Interesting.
It's all good. It's all good.
Normally...
Everybody take lucky.
Yeah,
everybody take lucky.
Everybody has
5
the
lucky
lucky
feats.
feat now. Okay, I need to roll my D100 again. As you guys get further out, the likelihood is getting higher and higher that you're going to encounter something dangerous. You hear sounds amongst the wind, but nothing identifiable. You don't seem to find any kind of life here. It's just a lot more dead trees and frost. On that average, I think the average roll for you guys was a 13. It was 13.4. So, yeah, you don't seem to find anything at all useful. You can at most maybe probably stuff some snow or something in your bag to melt for water like you wanted to, but otherwise you think you're probably going to have to delve even deeper to try and find something that resembles life.
Are we daring? We only have half a day's worth of carrots for a bug, so 5 minutes worth of carrots for a bug.
Yeah, you say that and like the bugs have already eaten the carrots, like they're just fucking gone.
Whoa, hey, whoa! We're like throwing them back and forth and eating them.
What are you doing to eat all the carrots?
It's root
Okay,
vegetable. Well, hey.
You know,
I guess we'll
bastard.
keep going.
Yeah, so you guys keep going. Again, same thing. It'll be, I should be able to ask for checks here, so give me a second. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see. I don't want you to know the DC. It is going to be a survival check. It is going to be... What? Oh. Add. No token select? I know that. That's why I'm trying to drag them in. Oh, I hate this. Hate this a lot. Hold on. Kind of have to like drag your tokens onto the map so that I can request rolls. So, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. There we go.
Oh god, I'm somewhere in the mountains. Help!
I'm freezing!
So cold.
There we go. Survival request. So you all should just be able to roll them in the chat now. Okay. So that's 18, 11, 14, 7. Okay. starting to get a little colder now. For some of you, you don't seem to be too bothered by the weather. For others, it's getting a little chilly. Even Alejandro has his cape that he can help to kind of keep you guys warm, but even with that, you're still kind of starting to feel that bitter chill of the wind as it cuts through the trees. Once again, you're finding a whole lot of nothing. You're not even picking up any tracks at all. Let me roll this. Okay. But you are starting to hear some low growls on the wind.
I turn to the others. Do these growls sound edible to you?
That is just my stomach.
And get hungry again, even though I just ate all those carrots.
And anyone who would like to can give me a perception check to see if you can figure out what's near you.
I'm not the greatest at it, but worth a shot.
I don't think it's your belly, Gino.
Probably is.
Check if it's his belly.
You like press your head up to his belly and don't hear any growls at all.
Smack him.
Okay, that's a good one. Hold on 1 second here. I'm just gonna set you guys up on a map. New scene, Snowy Hill.
You're trying to like look around. Gino, I smack you.
For no reason.
You're always messing around.
Hey! You're just mad because you ate all the carrots.
Yeah. I like slunched down. His little antennas go down.
You know, we could have grown more carrots out of these carrots if you hadn't eaten them right away.
How do you make carrots out of carrots? Are you some kind of carrot god?
I give like both like a on the
What?
back of the head.
Food is for eating, not growing.
Well, you can make more food out of it. Food can multiply, like
You want more
people.
food? Where's more food?
Well, now it's over. It's done. You ate it. Next
Okay,
time we
but-
see carrots, you give them to me.
But you just said more food.
Food can bring about more food.
Just put my fingers in my ears. La 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 la.
Valid reaction.
Aside from like cold weather clothes, who has like a protection from warmth right now, or like who has a warmth source right now?
Yeah, we kind of forgot about that. Actually, no, wait, I don't.
It's
I
one of
got
those
nothing.
things where we've got to be maybe a little judicious about our temporary hit points and how we eliminate or how we dole them out. Just as a time, if I'm going to use that every day to give everybody both temporary hit points and the protection from the cold, the way the cloak reads is that as long as you have the temporary hit points, you gain the benefit of being able to resist up to negative 50 degrees cold. So, in reality, if we're doing temporary hit points first thing in the morning, it should be me using the cloak to give everybody the warm. And then as we move through the day, if we need additional temporary hit points from whatever, we use that as part of that process. But I forgot to say anything about it. Sorry, my mother's texting me.
That's okay. No, it's cool. That is more than enough information. Because you guys, if you want to like adjust as needed, if you guys want to take the cloak hit points so that you have the resistance from warmth, that's up to you. I'll let you retcon it as you need to.
Yeah, because my
Yeah, I
temp hit
mean-
point source is something I can throw on in battle, so it's
Right.
mine's
So,
oh crap, we ran out of temp hit points. More.
I mean, I
I
could just
rolled-
make the breakfast in the morning so that we have the con saving throw advantage, and then we get the hit points from
Oh,
the
wait a
cloak
minute.
to
I
get
can,
the.
can I do that? Did we
cold
set that up
thing.
so I can do that from the character sheet? Or
I fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it so that you guys should be able to alt click, or if you cast it, it should show in the chats now.
I'm not sure if it's showing up for the Hearthfire Mantle, but I rolled 2d6 and got a 7, so that'd be the 7 temporary hit points. At least for now.
Yeah, so if you guys want to like adjust it to 7.
Add them real quick.
Oh,
I don't know what the. Honestly, I forgot. I didn't catch the previous roll anyway. So.
It was just 8, so potato,
Oh.
potato.
Yeah, I'd rather
I
be
mean,
warm.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, the temp HP, it's more interesting, I think, for the con saving throws, right? Because it's cold and we walk a lot, and so we don't catch exhaustion and all that stuff.
Yeah, and I think either way, honestly, because you guys are able to use it as like a combo, obviously you can't stack the temp hit points, but I'm gonna say either way, as long as you have temporary hit points, you'll get both benefits. So you'll get the con saves as well as the extra warmth in cold weather. Because I love you guys, and I don't want to put you in that kind of situation where you have to choose.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make the... Can I make the line thick? No.
A
Okay.
situation where you have to choose as I continue to peruse the feat list.
Listen, I got a lot to fucking manage, okay?
Hey, it's fine. Hey, I'm just glad to have it.
This is like,
Even if it is coming late.
Free feats.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Because you guys... You're starting to hear this sound. Dino, you're catching it on the wind. Everybody else is catching it on the wind, but they're not quite catching up what they hear. You, Dino, remember the sound from when you were on the caravan, and you recognize this as a howl on the wind.
Antennas will shoot up, and I'll tell everybody. The wolves, they're coming back.
You'll see on this map right now, you have a yellow box that you're inside. I will let you position yourselves wherever you like within this yellow box to start this encounter.
They're right there, like looking around this rock.
How high up are we?
On this, so like having like moved around and kind of like exploring the space here, up here on this little cliff would probably be like 10, 15 feet up. We'll call it 15.
Okay.
So like if you were on this bottom level, then you'd have a little bit of cover. Or like kind of like a way to hide, I guess.
I'll go hang over here with Poppy.
Yeah, I just didn't want to be with everybody else in case there comes like a frost breath, you know? All nice and cozy together on the stairs there, or bridge or whatever that is.
Just the way I like it.
No, 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 no.
No, no, no. No, 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 no. I don't think so. Okay. There we go. Everybody is placed, I think.
Mhm.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Then
I believe so.
I'm gonna delete
Yep.
this. I'm gonna delete this box. We don't need it anymore. It was just for the purpose of letting you position. Dino, you recognize the howl of the wolves. I'm assuming you relay that to your party.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%. I guess the wolves caught it from the caravan.
Oh, can we eat wolves?
Sure can.
Yes.
Of course you can't eat wolves. Everybody in position.
And I just run into a random direction.
And they do have
Without
bug
any
pelts.
back.
I'm gonna get everybody to roll initiative, and I'm also going to say we could before we start combat, we'll take just like a quick 5-minute break. I just gotta run to the washroom, so if you want to take just a quick little breaky poo, now is the time, and then we will get into some fighting. Where is my be right back?
My dice are cursed today.
I mean, if you get a bad roll on initiative, that's getting, just shaking it out now.
You get all the bad rolls out now.
Exactly.
I got a 6 on mine.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
I have one die that I honestly think isn't weighed properly because I always roll high on it. My players hate that thing. I don't really use it a lot anymore. I feels almost unfair to use that thing. I wish I had it now though.
Gonna fight some wolves.
Some scarves.
Then we're gonna eat some wolves. Then we're gonna wear some wolves.
Some wolf stew.
Sounds like a good plan. I'm happy to be a part of this plan.
Can all make like fashionable wolf hats that have like the wolf snout in the front, with a wolf jazz band or something. I don't know. You know,
I'm sure you'll make us all look very
can
snazzy.
we can basically dress like a boy band, all in matching outfits, wolf outfits. It's too perfect.
The pint-sized pack. Jazz band.
Los Pequeños
Does it really jive?
Ricardos.
Dino Beat and the Funky Bunch.
I couldn't think of anything, but PhD said the band with no name. Sounds kind of catchy. Band with no name. I like Gino beating the Funky Bunch though. It's got a ring to it.
You know, whatever we come up with, that is what he's calling this.
His solo act, but like we're in the back. The band.
Just put all the names on a list and roll for it.
The group formerly known as Dino or Gino Beat the Funky Bunch.
I'll be back in a second.
For feats, I guess that I could go Magic Initiate, get myself like another attack cantrip from another spell list.
That's what I was looking at.
Since I'm playing
Or-
more castery.
What are you playing? You're playing the Goblin?
Yeah, but I'm like my physical stats are all hot garbage. So being able to
Feyen-
stay back and pew pew with like firebolts would be nice.
I went ahead and went with Squat Nimbleness for me. because it allowed me to add athletics to my skill list, 5 to my movement, the ability to try to I have an advantage on any roll to escape from being grappled. I thought that might be useful at some point.
That one is a nice one. Yeah, I'm the goblin, so I can kind of do pseudo rogue things. I can disengage or hide as a bonus action. So if things get close, I can be like, nope, run away.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. I went to Dad's for dinner yesterday, and it's attacking with a vengeance. Some dinner.
Fair.
And fucking kale chips.
I have been back and forth to St. Louis twice in the last 2 days, and I'm just worn out.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been eating all kinds of just mostly fast food garbage. So I feel your pain. I'm just kind of like, ugh.
Yeah, my body's just like, what do you keep doing to me? I thought we were trying to live, man. Okay, combat tracker is out. Just wait for Kirby to get back and Senior Adam.
I'm here.
I gotta say, the more I look into the read this module, the more I am very much surprised that there's not more bard thematics baked into it by default. Because there's so many things that allude to it could be like poems or something like that that are just easily already converted into songs. So I didn't realize how good it was as a bard campaign. But it's a lot more musical coded, or I guess what's the word for it? Theatric coded. Alejandro, you still need to roll initiative.
Sorry, I was picking a feat and I had forgot.
No worries. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay. It's done. Done. It's added. Good to go.
Okay, cool.
Took advantage of the fact that I decided to play a small tabaxi.
Yeah, and I don't care about racial requirements with feats. I think it's stupid.
Well,
Ooh.
I hadn't even really thought about any
That's
feats at
good
all
to
yet.
know.
So
Yeah, I don't see the point in restrictions for feats. If you can take a feat, you should just be able to take a feat. You shouldn't be restricted from taking a feat just because you're not an elf or something like that. There are things that are already racial bonuses Or like the thing like not being able to use certain weapons because they're only for certain races. Like what was I looking at? The Dwarven. What's it called? The Dwarven. It's like a throwing hammer or something like that.
Like a magic item, hammer of throwing.
Yeah. But the flavor text was like it can only be attuned by dwarves, and it's like, why?
Probably because there was a lore reason why it was created in the first place by dwarves.
Yeah. It's called the Dwarven Thrower.
Then it should throw dwarves.
Yeah. No, like it's a strong ass weapon. Like it's a +3 fucking hammer with
When
a
you fire
throwing
this-
property, but like other than that, like there's nothing that makes it special. Like somebody with a fucking like a barbarian with a fucking high strength should be able to lift it as well as a dwarf could. You know what I mean? There's some that just don't make sense to me at all, and it's the same thing for certain feats. I think the exception to the rule is like racial features, because that's baked into your starting
Yeah.
thing, right? Flash, what do you want to say? You're making faces at me.
Listen, I'm an old school player. I've been running around with this a long time, and I have my opinions on D&D and the stuff like that. And I go back and forth on some of that stuff. You know, with the conversation about they're getting outside of the whole debate on the use of the word races in D&D and the.
Even calling it species, like we understand.
I don't
what
have a
it is
problem.
either
Yeah,
way.
yeah, I don't have a problem with that. And I think the funny thing about it is my opinion on that is I think the word race is more accurate in D&D. It used it more accurately in D&D when you're talking about dwarves, you're talking about humans, elves, orcs, whatever. Race isn't applicable and accurate term.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the complaints about the use of the word, I kind of go over my head on it. I'm a big fan of DMs can do whatever the hell they want in a setting.
Yep.
But I also am kind of a lore junkie. I'm a history I have a history degree from college, so I'm a bit of a history/lore junkie. I used to deep dive the Forgotten Realms stuff. So, like for me, for my own campaigns, I probably would keep things like Elven Accuracy as an elf or half elf related feat. I probably would keep the racial feats applying to the race that they apply to. But for the magic items and things like that, I mean, like, I can sit here and tell you dwarven throwers probably were restricted to dwarves for cultural reasons, like maybe they don't want their enemies to be able to gain the weapon and use it against them, and that kind of thing. You could say the same thing about just about anything racially applicable there, especially with magic items like moonblades, elven moonblades. I'm a big elf junkie when it comes to D&D. They absolutely don't want elven moonblades being used against elves, and you have to be an elf to use it. There's a restriction there for that reason. If you want to make a sword that's like a moonblade and it can be used by anybody and it has the test of usage, purity, or whatever, I mean, I'm cool with that. But at the same time, I'm fully aware that R.A. Salvatore had Brunor Battlehammer craft a dwarven thrower and give it to his adopted human barbarian son.
And that's the same thing. Like if somebody wanted to.
So I see it.
Yeah. If somebody say had a like if we kept those restrictions and somebody say was a human that was raised by elves and that's where I would allow it and say as it's part of your backstory, you've been given enough time to train with this weapon where you should be able to use it just like they can or close to how they can because you've had the time and been raised up to use that as they would. I would fully, that would be absolutely acceptable for me.
I just didn't want to get into a tangent tonight, but I know I make faces and I apologize.
Nope.
I need to be better about that.
I like the open, honest conversation about it because at the end of the day, we all have different DM styles, and I think that helps it helps us to learn from each other in the ways that we adapt and use those differently.
I'm all for give me a reason why give me a backstory or something, reason why I should say yes to this. Because I want to say yes, but make it make sense for me, for my world, for the game that I'm running.
And that's also what it comes down to. If the restriction is based on the world environment, that's also a different story. It's like if I was trying to, like, if I applied those restrictions to something like, say, the world for cleaning crew, like that, it's such a melting pot for Mercana that I would probably loosen those exceptions because of that. But if it's something like, say, Eberron, and we're talking about, you know, like being a warforged outside of a certain part of Eberron, that's gonna cause a problem, right? If I'm choosing to use that setting, then I'm willing to work within those restrictions while still also being flexible enough for the players. Everybody's back, so we can start the combat. Again, you're all hearing these wolves, but nobody has really clocked them yet. Solfege, you are the first to act.
Solfege is gonna start off by taking out my fiddle, just to have that ready to go, since that's my main, like, arcane focus thingamajig. I don't see any threats yet, so let's see, what do I got for spells? Hey, look, it's me. Let's see, do I have any buffs I can throw on myself? No, I'm just gonna... This turn's just gonna be getting the fiddle out and getting ready to go, since I don't really see any threats just yet. I know they're out there, but I don't want to burn a spell slot just yet. So, yeah, I'm just gonna take my fiddle out and just prepare myself.
Sorry, let me
No actual, like, action, really, this turn.
This thing is not part of the initiative, but it is not quite dead yet.
So, there we go.
Okay, crippling. Oh my goodness. The meek. You hear the wolves before you see them with those howls, but now you're seeing that some of these smaller wolves are starting to run towards you. You can see them coming from the north. There's one coming, like, from... this, like, next shelf is, like, another, like, 15 feet up. And you're seeing it start to come down these steps here, or come towards these steps. This other wolf up top just started to come up these steps, just surpassed them, and is in, like, a full run headed towards you as well. You can see that their like, manes are, like, full, like, just covered in blood, as it looks like they may have been, like, just in the middle of devouring a fresh kill of some kind. This one is gonna run and leap. That's going to be its full movement. Once again, you see one of these much larger winter wolves leap up onto the side, or just over this little, like, cliff's edge here, and lock eyes with you, Dino. As it kind of crouches into a growl. Poppy!
Oh god, I see them! I will... Oh my god, I'm crying. I will use my bonus action to recall a tale. Number 5.
Tale of the Avenger. For 1 minute, any creature that hits the target with a melee attack takes force damage equal to a roll of your bardic inspiration.
Who is melee from
from our group.
I use both
Do I?
sword and crossbow, so
Well,
I know.
I think it's
We
if
all-
I have
they.
a club.
It's if a. It's so you would say target Dino or Gino up ahead. If the wolf runs up and bites whoever you target, they take force damage equal to the roll of your bardic die
Is that a one-time effect, or is that the whole
for 1 minute.
for 1 minute?
Oh, that could be useful. I mean, protective.
Yeah, I will cast it on Dino immediately. I use my action. Go in there! Don't be shy!
Frozen like a statue. Just
And
not.
then I will actually step away from the cliff a little bit. I feel that is maybe wise. I'll just go a bit inward so I'm not just gonna be yeeted off the cliff.
Mhm.
And that's my turn.
I'm gonna use the charm symbol, but we know that that heart means that you have the Avenger tail on you. Alejandro.
Oh. Can I see the winter
Oh yeah,
wolf
it's
over
huge.
there?
Yeah, it's huge. So like it sort of blends with the environment behind it, but like you can see its shape clearly from where it is.
Okay. Gotta zoom in a little bit. Gotta measure. Hmm. Come on. Oh yeah, I gotta. Oh. Duh. Okay. So first action is gonna be bonus action to cast Kinetic Jaunt. That'll add. Did it pop up? It didn't look like it popped up. It looks like it cast it, but it didn't pop up in the chat. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. It's. Let me
I get
see.
totally used my spell slot, so it is.
Kinetic jaunt. If I don't use any of that. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see it
Kinetic
now.
jaunt.
Yes, sir.
Strange. Okay. So that increases my movement to 45. I will move there. And I will launch a crossbow bolt at Mr. Winterwolf there, Mr. Renton
Yeah.
Winterwolf.
22
obviously.
definitely hits.
And 8 points of damage.
Yep.
And that'll do it for my turn.
You hit it in like the shoulder blade, like right deep in the meat, and it growls at you.
Mm-hmm. Begone, dog.
Gino.
Okay. Oh. It's bad. It's very bad. Some of us probably going to get bit. I'm gonna actually like tuck and roll myself up. I roll into like a complete ball, and then I spring out. And when I spring out, there's 5 of me.
Nice.
Oh, hey, whoa! We play you a song, and then we all start playing different instruments.
Is it not? Oh, it's 4 of you because it's 3 illusionary.
Oh, it's 3
Yes,
illusions.
yeah.
You're right. Yeah, and yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Is there? What's this one? Oh, there's 2 different types of invisible. There we go. We'll use that so that we know you have mirror image. Reverend Wolf. He's gonna move up beside his buddy there. That's gonna be his whole turn. Short King here. He's also gonna get up beside his buddy Dino.
I'm gonna roll up 30 feet this way. Bump into Gino, smack him a few times. And I'm gonna bust out a shamisen.
Yep.
Shamisen? I don't know how to start playing it. I don't know if I have to roll or for it, but it says on the action use a bardic inspiration.
You can use an action to play the instrument and release a flurry of cutting wind from it. When you do, you can choose to make a ranged spell attack against a target you can see within 30 feet of you, using your spell attack bonus as part of that action. On a hit, the target takes slashing damage equal to 1d6 plus your charisma modifier. That's fucking awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
That is so cool. If you click it, does it... Oh, yeah, you can click the attack button and roll it as an attack. That is not gonna do it.
So now the secondary effect, I'd have to wait till you use the action next round. Hit the second bar. Using a bardic inspiration is use an action to play the instrument, right? So
Whenever
like I use my action to attack.
Whenever you expend a use of your bardic inspiration, you can magically change the instrument's tuning. Whenever you use an action to play the instrument, you also gain a benefit associated with its tuning, which lasts until the end of your next turn. Alternatively, you can spend 1 minute to retune the instrument. When found, the instrument is set to a random tuning. That random tuning is going to be Niagari. While set to this tuning, your walking speed increases by 10 feet. So that's what the one it is right now.
Wait.
Whenever you... So what does it say? Whenever you use an action to play the instrument, you also gain the benefit associated with its tuning. So yeah, you're... Right now, as you play the instrument, even though you miss, it's still... It looks like it still takes effect. So you still have a walking speed of... increased by 10 feet.
Like it should be up 10 more feet? Or...
If you want to.
Oh, yeah. And that'll be my turn.
Yeah, fucking Shamitson's super cool. So you, like, fucking pluck your strings and watch as this, like, wave that almost looks like just, like, blades made of air, like, just, like, slightly visible air, flying kind of, like, whip past the wolf, and it just seems that it's not quite, it doesn't quite get through its thick hide. But you speed up ahead towards the wolf. This one... It's going to run and, like, leap off the side and land beside you, but is not going to be able to do anything else. Solfege, at the top of the round, it is your turn.
Solfege is going to scooch over here a little bit. He's going to cast some magic. That... Oh, not that spell. Cancel. Wrong spell. That one. Yep. Why did that not work? Use the spell slot, but it didn't work. Okay. Anyway,
Sorry. So wait, you click to roll it. Let me.
yeah,
see.
and it didn't. Here, let me try it again. I'll give a thing back.
You click the little die on it, right?
Click the die. Consume spell slot. Concentration. Place measure template. Okay. Cast spell. No, it didn't do the thing.
What spell is it?
I was gonna do a silent image.
Okay, let me.
Basically, right here at the top of this like staircase, in front of these wolves, where I got my little mouse here, I'm gonna create like a big, like 15 by 15 foot image of like a raging bonfire.
Okay, hold on 1 second. So it is consuming the spell slots, but it's not using the spell. So I'm going to see. It seems like it is broken. It is using your spell slots. So
Yeah.
let me see if there is another. And it came from this folder, so. Okay. Sorry, slight technical difficulty here. SRD. I'm just seeing if I have an alternate version of the spell list that I can grab from. Spells, SRD. First level spell. No, that spell itself is just broken. So we're gonna manually do it for now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna find a way to fix that because that's annoying. So if you click on, like, on the left-hand side, you'll see there is, like, the little drawing tool, like the little pencil. If you click on that, you can click on, like, draw a rectangle. Go ahead and just, like, make the space in where you're putting your illusion.
Yeah, because I was gonna put it like right there in the like 15-foot cube. Like, gonna put it like right there.
Perfect.
Big image of like a raging bonfire.
Excellent.
In front of those wolves. And that'd be me.
I won't even let you, like, put the spell in the chat. It's so weird. Okay, so they have to make an investigation check against your spell DC.
Yeah.
Which right now is 14. Perfect.
Yeah.
Crippling wolf. Ooh, yeah, you are within that 40 feet range. So Dino, they are coming to try and chomp you. They have the pack tactics, which means they get advantage. It is a 21 to hit for 7 piercing damage. And then Poppy, you can go ahead and roll your force damage.
And the Tales from Beyond.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it was a D6, right?
Yeah, it's your bardic die plus...
My charisma?
I think so.
My charisma is +4.
Where did it go?
Features. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, where is it?
Right? Hold on.
Ah, here.
When you roll them, you can actually, like, drag it onto your character sheet if you want. They are items.
No, it's just a bardic inspiration die. So it's just a D6.
Perfect.
So only 3.
Which still, like, it bites into you, Dino, and then all of a sudden you kind of like hear like a whisper. It sounds like a story that's kind of like moving through your ears. That like it's like when it bites, it's almost like it starts to hear the same thing you're hearing, but more intensely. And you watch as its eyes kind of like bulge as it starts to kind of like almost like weep blood a little bit. Ba 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 ba.
Holding all my ears with all 4 arms.
Meek Wolf needs to roll an investigation. Which it fails. It goes and like stops like dead right in front of the fire. Or the illusion of the fire. Written Winterwolf. Dino is going to get on the other side of you. Don't forget to apply that damage that you took from the other bite. That's 7 damage.
Yep, I had the temp HP.
Oh, yeah, that's true. With that temp HP gone, you are starting to feel real friggin' cold.
I got 1 left. I had 8 and
Okay.
7.
Okay, yeah.
Getting cold though.
Starting to
Shiver.
feel a little chill in your bones, yeah. This one is going... Oh, sorry, I need one more roll from you, Dino, because the other wolf got the bite on you. You need to roll a strength saving throw to see if you're prone. $10, so you were knocked prone. This wolf's gonna come over and come at you with a bite. That's a hit. For 12 damage. Go ahead and roll your force damage again, Poppy.
Only one.
Dino is down. These wolves are starting to surround him, and start like munching on him. Poppy.
Yeah, I'm suddenly remembering that I'm actually quite sturdy, so I'm gonna start running in his direction. I'm 25, I'm halfling. I'll do a full, dash. And then I will cast a healing word on my dear little bug friend.
Yeah, what do you say to him?
What the hell? Why are you on the floor? Get up! It's not time to be lazy. When I was your age,
I'm starting a whole rant that he's lazy. He shouldn't be lying down now. He should be sleeping at night. You know, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
And
you
I'll
lazy.
heal him for 8.
8 healing.
Nice, nice.
Where's Alejandro? Where's Gino? They're getting ripped apart.
And yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's it.
Alejandro. One of the bugs is getting ripped apart.
Okay. One of the bugs is getting ripped apart. Oh, goody. Is he like down on the ground?
Yeah,
getting
he's
ripped apart?
he's prone, and 3 of these wolves are surrounding him, biting into him.
I'm gonna move to here. I'm gonna whip out the electric guitar and fire off a shocking performance. Boy, this thing doesn't. Does this thing do diagonals?
What do you mean?
Like when you use it, like it pops the line out for the lightning bolt.
Oh,
If you,
yeah.
you hold it.
Oh, go ahead, Adam.
I was gonna say, if you hold it and do the scroll wheel, you can move it around.
Okay.
And you can edit the current one by hitting the little ruler tool underneath your guy on the left-hand side controls. So click the measurement tool, and then you can edit the existing one.
I think to make it spin, you have to hold shift over it.
Okay. So basically, I'm trying to line it up with them, so that I can.
Like that.
Yeah, exactly. That works. So, you got your DC 15 dexterity save.
Yeah, let me get these guys.
I'll just go ahead and roll that so that it's there.
15. They all fail. Alejandro, what do you play? Like, do you play like what kind of song? Do you play?
Well, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is a rendition of Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
Nice.
I thought the same thing. It just fits so well.
I might go for Ride the Lightning the next time I cast it.
Also a great choice.
I'll have to come up with some good ones.
You
Okay,
you
so
shoot this bolt of lightning that hits the wolf and kind of like zaps between the other wolves, just kind of dipping around Dino. Dino, you watch as kind of this flash of lightning passes over your face into the other wolf. The smaller crippling wolf just like drops dead. The other two take like a fair bit of damage, but they're still up and going.
okay, and that I believe is it for me for my turn. Probably not going to be happy with me now.
Gino. You're muted.
Oh no, brother!
Oh, I was like,
Oh yeah, oh yeah! And I run over and I jump up and I like jump on his shoulders as he's down. All 5 of me. Oh yeah, whoa! What are you guys looking at? Look over here! I play this song. I beat on my drum really hard, and I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast blindness, deafness to try to. Oh, that's no. I'm not gonna do that. If that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do Dissident Whispers on Flirtatious. So that's a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. As I pound on my drum, and I'm like screaming in my foreign tri-cream language.
It succeeds.
Just makes it, fucker. I'm going to. No, I can't do that. No, I'm not going to do that. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's me.
Well, it still takes half damage on a save.
Yeah, yeah, I was just about to say, should you still roll that?
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot the whole spell even did damage. I was just trying to get him away from me. Yeah, so that's 3 points of psychic damage.
Yep.
Woo! Hell yeah.
3, it's 7, right?
7, but he made the save, so half.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Reverend Wolf goes to move forward, has to make a investigation. Which it fails. Short Wolf. is able to just make it to Gino. It's going to try and take a bite out of you, Gino.
I'm gonna like throw them up in the air, like all 5 of them, and cast this.
Oh, shit. From
A
the
little jig.
from the ground with his shamisen in hand, he just starts riffing on it. And like a swarm of insects lifts you off the ground as the wolf tries to bite you, and it bites into this cloud of bugs instead.
Hell yeah. Whoa, hey, whoa. That's how we do it.
Dino, it is your turn.
I'm gonna start like spinning around on the ground, like thank you. See, I'm gonna ACDC like he's playing the guitar. I'm gonna cast Pyrotechnics
Nice.
in this area.
Okay.
Just like a big light show, like and spinning in circles on the ground and just lights coming out everywhere.
Are you doing fireworks or smoke?
Fireworks.
Okay.
It's like on these 3 wolves here.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna hit
Aye.
everyone.
Does this hit Gino?
That's gonna hit you and Gino. Because it hits everybody in that space.
Whoa, you only live once. Eat the berries. Do the thing.
Okay, hold on.
I'll if he doesn't care, I'll
Yep.
I'll eat it if you will, dude.
like because we can make the save.
We're dumbass
Yeah,
bugs.
you
Let's
have
do it.
advantage on con saves.
Hell yeah. Okay. Let's go. I'm rolling. Ho ho.
Hey, look at us! Hey,
Hey,
double,
whoa, hey.
double nat 20s.
hey, whoa! Well, they gotta do the same thing.
Be approved for the colony. Make names for ourselves. Be rich.
The Winter Wolves save, the Crippling Wolf does not. So they're blinded until the next turn.
Wait, that'll be my turn. Wait, can I stand up for half my movement?
Yep, 10 feet in our campaign.
Oh yeah, I'll stand up. Wrestle the wolf off.
Flirtatious. Gino, you kind of got in the middle of things here, so Flirtatious is going to take a bite on you.
Hell yeah.
It gets advantage on the attack, but has to roll for if it hits one of your...
That misses.
That misses?
Oh. Like, do a little tuck and roll.
Amazing.
Who needs mirror image?
Solfege.
Solfege is gonna move up a little bit. Not too far. It's gonna go to there. Let's see here. Let's see. What do I got? I am going to use command on Flirtatious Winterwolf and command it to flee.
Sorry, it was Flirtatious that you were doing that on?
Yeah, Flirtatious. Okay. So that ideally...
Makes the save.
Oh, boo. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. Well, then I will spend my bonus action and use my silver bars to use a bardic inspiration on Gino or Dino, whichever one decides to use it first.
We're that much of a package deal.
Give it to Gino. Hey, I throw him in the way of it.
I don't know how this would look or how this works, but I wrestle him for the bardic inspiration.
Now it's mine.
Hand it over. Yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever.
As like this,
Whichever one you use it first.
it's like it represents as like a it almost looks like a music note made of energy that's like floating over to you guys. You're like pushing each other to try and get to it first.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, Meek Wolf has to roll a investigation check. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. And still thinks that this is fire here.
Fantastic.
Written Winter Wolf. There's 2 guys here, and there's like more coming in. Winter Wolf. This one is going to use a cold breath.
Can I silvery barbs?
What?
Can I silvery barbs the wolf for that or no?
No, it's not making a roll. You're
Oh,
making
gotcha,
the roll
gotcha.
because it's a dexterity save.
Oh, hey, whoa, and he hit his buddy with the cold damage, so I'm sure that's going to really hurt him.
Uh, 12 damage. He freezes this wolf over here into a solid brick. Like a solid, like it's frozen over with ice.
Oh, yeah.
I can use my inspo to reroll that.
Yeah.
That's That's unlucky. Okay.
So it's 12 damage if you failed to save, and 6 if you made it.
Ouch.
Poppy.
Yeah, I'll run up here and I'll say, yeah, let's not do that again. You gotta do better than that. And I'll throw like a bardic inspiration in Dino's general direction. If he has to make another saving throw, I'll like whip out my walking stick and I'll start smacking the wolf. I make a rapier attack, but you
Yeah.
get the gist. So let's see if this will do anything. I'm not very strong. No. Okay. So I'll kind of blindly hit this thing, and it's like.
You smack the wolf in the back with your stick, and like it just finished breathing ice on like everything in front of it. It turns to you and just and just like rough snarl right in your face. Like you can feel the kind of like cold frost that comes off of its breath.
God, you're ugly.
Just insult the dog at wolf in hopes it will help. Yeah, but that's my turn basically.
Yeah, go ahead and pass your turn in the tracker. Alejandro. Alejandro.
I'll unmute myself. And since I have kinetic jaunt up, I am going to dash in, attempt to strike with my rapier against the wolf, the winter wolf.
Mm-hmm.
I will fail. Oh, I can't do that. And then I shall move out. And since I've got Kinetic Jaunt on, I cannot be opportunity attacked. And I guess that'll be it for my turn. Kind of a dash in.
Alejandro like
Swashbuckler style.
bounces in, tickles him with the rapier, and bounces away.
Yep, pretty much.
A good puppy. Gino.
Gino doesn't like any of these. I mean, he got lucky last time. I'm gonna just keep banging on the drum and saying horrible things in this flirtatious wolf's ear.
Yeah. What kind of horrible things do you say?
Things in a language you wouldn't understand, and just like a whole bunch of like words that you would know are insults, but you've never heard before.
Yep.
Yeah.
He fails the save this time.
Hell yes. So that's 9 points of psychic damage, and he has to use his reaction to run away from it.
Yep.
Yeah, you better run. Hey. Then I'm gonna move like over here beside Poppy. And like try to sing song this one.
Reverend Wolf needs to make a save. A check. Investigation check. Oh, that's a nat 20. Runs through the fire. Uses its full movement to get right in front of you, Solfedge.
That's fair.
Dino.
I'm going to use the Shamison again. On the wolf in front of me.
Yep.
Start playing
14 hits.
petals start to fall, and I just whack him with it. Along with like the cutting air. And I'll Bardic Inspire Gino.
Perfect.
Another my turn.
Bardic.
Flirtatious wolf. Kind of like looks around, like trying to figure out why it ran away, and runs on back over. And it's gonna try and take a bite on you, Dino. Hitting for 7 damage.
I'm gonna use this charm as a reaction that's happening.
Okay.
I'm gonna like turn into like a solid like shell of myself and like jump out and grab all of my stuff as it's happening, and it's like he hits the shell of myself.
Yeah, bites onto it and it's just like as it tries to bite through and can't.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good old charm of the statue. I love that one.
Just all damage for 1 minute, so
Yeah, it's a 1 use, right?
He will
Sweet.
take 1 force damage though, the wolf.
Oh, yes.
Because it's on a hit and not on damage taken.
Yep.
And I rolled a 1. Of course I rolled a 1.
I should have used this earlier. Can't take that.
The force comes in the form this time of like an additional barrier around him, so it's like cracking its teeth as it's trying to bite through. That is Flirtatious Winterwolf's turn. Solfedge, at the top of the order, there is a wolf that's like breathing down your neck.
There is. I don't like that, so I'm going to use my handy dandy goblin ability, Nimble Escape, to disengage as a bonus action.
Absolutely.
Nope. And then I'm gonna take a little look at the wolf there. It's like, you are getting very sleepy. Your eyes are getting heavy.
Just on that one.
Yep, it's trying to eat me.
Yeah, it's asleep.
Yeah, that's me. Get out of wolf range and sleepy, sleepy.
It like just lies down and like curls up. You see its tail is kind of wagging as it falls asleep. Meek Wolf gets advantage on this investigation as it saw its friend just run right through the fire unimpeded. Do do do. Boop boop boop. This one's gonna get right next to the both of you. But it
Bring
won't
it
be
on.
able to do anything just yet. We have the written winter wolf over here. That is going to take a bite at Poppy.
Bring it on, you ugly. Yeah, that hits.
Tiny bit.
Biting down and clamping down on you for 12 damage.
Alright.
And it is your turn.
Yeah. I will put my walking stick away. Clearly this is not working out. And instead, right in front of my feet, I cast Cloud of Daggers. Oops, clicked the wrong thing. I'll kind of taunt him. What, you want to take a bite of me? Huh? Take a bite of this? And yeah, I'll put that right on his feet.
Yeah. Will it let you cast it?
He's not doing it. Clicking on the wrong thing, I think.
Like if you click the little die, it should bring up a thing that says consume spell slot, concentration, and place measure template.
Yes.
If you click cast spell, does it do it?
Did it do it? Oh man. Okay, again.
No, it looks
Well,
like
consumed the spell slot. It consumed the spell slot.
okay.
But
So
it did
something
not give me
is
the template.
something is breaking spells. So I'll have to figure out what that is. But we know what the spell does. It's consumed the spell slot, which is fine.
Yeah. I'll
And
put it
it's-
right here, and at the start of his turn, he will basically take
Perfect.
damage. And you know what? For good measure, I will put a bardic on Alejandro, just to make sure these rapier skills are shining.
Yeah.
Come on, you can do better than that, I know it.
And that's my turn.
Alejandro,
Okay.
don't forget you roll with bardic.
Oh, yes. So I've got one behind me, Meek Wolf, yeah?
Yes.
I shall roll the attack roll there. That would, I assume that'll do it.
That'll definitely do it. For 10?
That sucks.
Not really. These things are pretty squishy. You just launch forward and stab your rapier right into its brain. Give it a little swizzle action.
How am I? There's a +2 there that I'm not sure where the heck it's coming from right now. Very weird.
Let's see. 1d8.
Like I should have +2 for dueling, but don't know where the additional +2 is coming from.
Let me see. Rapier, edit, details.
Double stacking dueling for some stupid reason.
1d8 piercing plus atmod plus 2. It's in the
Yeah.
formula.
Should be 1d8 plus 5 plus 2, but it's given. I'm getting an additional
An
plus
extra
2 on that guy.
plus 2.
Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from.
It's supposed to be from what, your dueling fighting style?
Yes. Should be just an additional plus 2.
Please.
Don't know.
Fighting style. It doesn't look like it's adapt. Oh, it is. Aha. It's because your fighting style has a passive effect to already add plus 2
Oh, fun.
to your weapon damage. So you don't need to add it to your formulas because your fighting style feature already does it for you.
Well, all I'm doing is rolling it. So is it auto adding it from somewhere?
If
Because
you...
all I did was click the damage button.
Oh, well, on your rapier... Oh. What?
Yeah, just edit out that extra plus 2 then in the calculation.
Yeah,
That should fix it.
Yeah.
Is it under the rapier?
Yeah, if you look on
Oh,
it... If you look at the rapier damage formula, it has plus 2 in there as well on top of the plus mod. But yeah, you killed this wolf. Are you doing anything else?
I'm gonna move back over here and pull the guitar back out and start slowly strumming it a little bit, warming it up, and that'll do it for my turn.
Okay. Gino.
Okay. I would like to get here, like
Yep.
jump over Dino and stand on this corpse. I don't know if you want to move that token, but
Oh no, it's fine there.
I will be like standing on this dead wolf, and like just four of me being like, "Hey, look at me! I'm here! Attack me!" And I'm going to try a good old blindness on flirtatious. So that's a DC 17 con.
Oh. 18.
Wow. Yeah. No, I'll wait. That's me.
Boop 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 boop. Reverend Wolf is asleep. I'm just removing him from the combat. Dino. Dino, you are still in your stone form, your statue form.
Yeah, I'm paralyzed, but I can't take damage.
Yeah. But you can choose to drop it at any time as well.
No, I'll keep it up, and I'll attack this flirtatious wolf here.
You can't.
Because I'm paralyzed?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, that's the caveat. Right now,
You see,
you
he thinks he's playing?
You are completely encased in stone, and then there's like a little, like, barely visible force shield around you on top of that is telling you a story. Even, to flavor it even more, because it's your, Poppy, it's your tails, is it more accurate to say that your shadow is kind of, like, creeping up and whispering the story?
Yeah, it's more like my shadows like enveloping him, and it's kind of, yeah, it's more creepy It's tales from beyond, right? It's like dead people. It's kind
Yeah.
of dead whispers. Sounds weird.
what
Doesn't
did-
make a lot of sense.
What did your husband's voice sound like?
You know, like Poppy and Male was a very old man. You know, like a grumpy farmer guy. But like kind at heart. So you know, a little halfling dude, grandpa. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, little guy. I got you.
I cannot do male voice. I cannot talk so deep. I'm trying. I'm smoking. I'm drinking. It's not working. Okay.
I would just be chilling for a second. Try to be like a target for them. See if they bite me over them.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not taking damage or nothing. That'd be my turn. Just shaking there, listening to the tale.
In my younger days, I heard of another kind of warrior that was focused on vengeance. Flirtatious winter wolf. Meh, meh, meh. Super duper pooper. Is going to breathe ice on the two little bugs in front of it. Are you immune to all damage while you're encased?
Yep.
Okay, then the other question is... Gino, does your thing spells mirror image?
I think it only works against stuff with actual attack rolls.
Yeah, each time a creature targets you with an attack. So you're being it's breathing ice on you.
Yeah, that mirror image does nothing for that. I'll put my D6 on it because I have some bardics.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay,
do,
that's
you
fine.
do.
1d6.
16 makes it.
Hey! Whoa, hey, whoa. Do a backflip. God damn.
It is 13 cold damage.
Ow.
You see that Dino is like encased in stone, so he's not feeling this at all. But you do see that like there's like a layer of ice on him now. So he's covered in stone and ice. Solfedge.
Alrighty. Oh, let's see here. Well, first things first, some people are looking a little rough, so I'm going to start off with a bonus action to use Mantle of Inspiration. Don't let these flea bags get us down. The people of 10 towns have yet to hear our majestic music. As everybody gets, let's see, well, 4 of you get, so let's see, the 2 bugs, Poppy, and Alejandro, if he's missing any, I'll get 5 temporary hit points. And if you choose, you can use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking attacks of opportunity.
That is wonderful.
That's massive. Thank you.
I can't move because I'm paralyzed. But thank you.
If you wish.
Yeah, like Dino is like full Lakit, or what's the stone form from Super Mario Brothers?
Oh, yeah.
I can't move. I would like to move.
Oh yeah, hold on.
You-
Free movement is on. You're good now.
Thank you. I'll go here.
Sorry, Tanuki.
Here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah,
So
and then
actually, yeah. Sorry.
and then as my actual action, I will use Vicious Mockery on Written Winter Wolf.
What do you say to it?
Let's see here. That's a tough one. Oh.
It's hard to be the bard.
It is. It's hard to be the bard sometimes. Just you mangy flea bags will have to try better than that to defeat our majestic musical might. And I'm going to use actually my. I'm going to use my Fury of the Small as well to add an extra 2 points of damage onto that if he happens to fail to save.
Written wolf. Makes the
Well,
save.
crap. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I'm doing no damage. I tried. But yay, 10 hit points for people.
Alejandro, you got rid of all your special stuff.
Yeah, I jacked up my. I was trying to fix the dueling thing, and I thought, hey, if I just reload my character sheet from Beyond, it'll fix it. Nope, it wiped my whole thing.
Well, no, you just had to change the damage formula on your rapier.
Well, I was trying to, but I apparently either wouldn't. I couldn't figure it out, or I'm an idiot. I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't find the thing for. Like, I went in to edit it and couldn't. Like the damage formula thing over to the left. Maybe that's not where I'm supposed to be doing it, and I've forgotten how. But
It is
still,
Under
even though I
the-
reloaded it, it still
The
isn't.
details tab when you open the edit. You can scroll down and
Wait, hold on
change
one
the
second.
formula.
Let me see.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I'm an idiot.
You have. They should still be in the item tab here, so it's not a big deal. Your songs were Caterwall Cadenza.
I just messaged you about it so you could, you knew that I was missing stuff. And
What was your folk song? Was it Song of Guidance or Hope
I think
Fandango?
it was the guidance.
Song
It
of
was the guidance one. Yeah, I've done.
yeah,
at least one.
Fandango's.
Perfect. There we go. There's your songs. Did I give you anything else special other than that?
Just the items,
Oh.
and I can't remember which the electric guitar and the
Oh. Well,
and the cloak.
that's easy because both of them. Oh wait. I deleted them from Cressida, but I know where they are. It'll take me a minute to find them. We'll
That's
keep
fine.
we'll keep going in the combat, and I'll hunt that down for you.
That's fine. That's fine.
No worries. Written wolf.
Me.
Yes. What about you?
Turns around, steps on something, and all the knives do the blender.
Yes. What, does it have to roll a save? What save does it have to roll?
No, I don't think it's a save.
It's just
if you're
in
in
its
space.
space. Roll 44.
So if you start your turn in it, or if you end your, no, if you enter it, or if you start your turn in it. So, 44. Oh, come on. Okay, 9. Ha ha!
Yeah, that one's great because there is no save. If you're there, it just sucks for you.
Yeah. Oh, I did. Sweet. So, when I made Cressida, I just made a full-on clone of her for the old Crone Crest character in case I needed to use either one for combat purposes. But I didn't delete the items that were given on the old Crone version of the character sheet, so they're all still there. Electric Gittern, Hearthfire Mantle, and Shocking Performance and Thunderous Finale. Will. There we go. You should be set, Alejandro. This thing is gonna try and take a bite out of you, Cressida. Or not Cressida, Poppy.
Oh no, now you spoiled the secret. Kidding. Alright.
You're actually a Cressida simulacrum.
Yeah, sure, why not? Um,
Ooh.
yeah. That will most definitely hit.
It's gonna be 13.
But I just got 10 hit points.
Right. And I also need you to roll a strength saving throw. The DC is 14.
Oh, that's bad. We don't do that here. Strength. Yeah. No.
So you are not prone. It like chomps into you, and just the pain, just kind of like you fall back.
Unbelievable.
But it is your turn.
So I get back up. And I look at this thing. You ugly, filthy mutt! And I will cast Vicious Mockery on it. Oh wait, actually I need to roll my con save first for the... Is it a concentration save?
For
Yeah, it's concentration.
yeah.
For the... Yeah. So, con saving throw. Please,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
it's
Okay.
good.
So, then, Vicious Mockery. Nasty little... Oop. DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Fails it.
Very nice. So, wow. 1 psychic damage.
It takes the
It didn't-
damage. And it looks at you dead in the eyes and says, "Words hurt, lady."
It didn't have the same bite because I was like kind of getting up, you know, and I was like dirty and disheveled, so it didn't quite land, but a little bit. And
It gets disadvantage on its next attack, or in this case, disadvantage on its next attack. I'm gonna say that it's wounded from your words.
Oh, okay. That's my turn.
Alejandro. Alejandro.
Okay. I'm gonna use shocking performance again because I feel like we need to take these guys out. That's my second use for the day. Final use for the day. We'll go ahead and roll my. No. Stop. Okay.
You're trying to change it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach you how right now. Okay, so change it to your measurement controls, which is the little thing in the top left.
Okay. Oh, I see.
When you change it to measurement controls, you're going to hold your shift key over that little firework symbol, and you're going to use your scroll wheel.
There we are.
Bam.
Oop. Yay. Did I roll 27 again?
Yeah.
I think that's what I rolled last time.
It is.
Okay.
So
dex saves for...
Oh, that's true. That's true. They do have a chance.
Oh.
I was just like, this motherfucker's dead.
Ooh. And,
Maybe.
15.
You sure you didn't want to move 1 space over first?
Oh. and I missed one.
Oh, because Gino's in the way too?
Yeah.
Well, I missed him the last time, but
Well, he wasn't in the way the last time. Dino was like
Yeah.
the step over. Gino, I need
I'm
you
un-
to. Oh,
Yeah, I'm under that dead token.
yeah,
I'm here.
yeah.
he's under. Oh, I didn't realize he was under the dead token. I missed that. Okay.
That's okay. That's okay. I think we're gonna roll with it because it's funny.
Whoa, hey, whoa, hey.
Go ahead and give us a dexterity saving throw, Gino, in the line of fire.
Hey.
So you make it. So you only take half.
Do I get evasion because of friendship?
No, you take
Fuck you.
you take
It's okay,
13 damage.
We'll fix you. We'll fix you. It's fine.
Cast mirror image.
Oh,
Make a bunch of saves.
this other white wolf had exactly 27. Oh wait, it made the save though.
Quotation made it, so he only took 13.
Yeah, the written wolf had 26, and you just fucking the lightning rips right through it, and you can see its skull as it gets shocked through its flesh for a second before it just like smokes from its ears and drops. The one behind it, like you watch as like it also kind of starts to like shake, but isn't quite taken down by the residual electricity that's left over. You hear as it passes through Gino. Gino, what do you say as you get electrocuted?
I'm like, oh yeah, I see what you're going for. I'm going to do this cool backflip, and then I do a backflip in midair. I just get hit by it like slightly. I like taser out and fall on the ground, twitch a bit. Yeah.
Oh, need to be off the measurement.
Oh my
Okay, so-
God.
These things happen.
I will move to there.
Oh my God. It's
Oof.
hilarious.
And I'll end my turn.
Gino.
Okay, I'm gonna cast lightning bolt back at Alejandro. I mean,
It was
that
a shocking performance.
He caught the bolt like Yoda and then pushed it back at me.
I get up, I'm like, my antennas are all messed up and like blackened, and I'm like all like smoking, and I'm just gonna like haphazardly play on my drum, all fucked up, and cast Dissonant Whispers on Flirtatious. He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 17.
Yep. Why does it still say 15? What is the +2 from?
My item,
There.
Rhythm Maker's Drum. I'm attuned to it. Am I attuned to it? Equip? Did I do it? Nope.
Roll Dissonant Whispers again without using its.
Yep.
I just want to see if it works. Otherwise, I can set something to make it work.
No. It did not work.
It didn't work? Okay, so let me fix. Let's see. It's because it doesn't have an effect. Let's go passive effects. Edit. Changes. Add. DC. Should be one for spell DC. Spell. Prepared spells. That's not it. Strength. Spell. DC. I just put in DC. Spell DC. There we go. Effect value 2. Submit change. Okay. Do me a favor. That should be.
It worked?
It worked? Hey, let's go.
Hey. Well, hey.
It's your boy. It
Finally, somebody
fails.
Yeah, run away from me. Fear me. 11 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, you watch as like what do you say as your like dissonant whisper? What are you whispering at it?
It's just a horrible, horrible song.
Just a
I
horrible
play on
song.
my drum and I kill the wolf and the next something, something, something wolf.
It coughs. You watch as like there's like a kind of like a puff of cold first, like just like this like almost like puff of frost, and then it like coughs again, and you watch as it coughs like a fur ball with like a little bit of flesh attached to it, like kind of just like vomits it up in front of you, and then its eyes and nose just like burst and explode with like this weird like purplish black blood. And it kind of like whimpers and runs away from you.
Oh. Hey, what? Hey, get back here so I can eat you. And that's me.
Also, Adam, you made me laugh very much within that just last like few minutes. Go ahead and add 5 to your points card.
Hell yeah. Gladly take it.
Dino.
Okay, so coming out of this, it says, an effect early at the end of one of my turns. Would that be an action, or would that just be ending my turn? Like, basically, one thing is I was trying to cast a spell, like the bonus action spell, Healing Word. Use the action to get out of the paralyze.
You can choose to end this effect early at the end of one of your turns. Knowing that, I will say, nothing tried to bite you just this past turn, did it? Oh,
Don't think so.
No, you were immune to a frost breath this past turn.
Right. I can just come out of the paralyze in the shell.
Yeah, you're just gonna
Turn.
that's gonna be your turn.
Yeah, since I can't do a bonus action or nothing.
Yeah. Wrong person.
Like, break out of this ice.
Yeah, like the ice and stone just like breaks away.
Like, well, hey.
Flirtatious wolf is gonna make a judgment call here. And fails that judgment call. Does not reroll the frost breath. It's gonna move towards the first target it can see, which is Alejandro. Does a 13
Oh, he's coming
hit?
back, huh?
Yeah.
I don't believe so. I think I'm at 16. Yes, 16.
Yeah, it goes to bite you and misses.
Fantastic. As a reaction, I'm
Oh.
going to use my item
About that.
because I can do that with my fiddle as a reaction when somebody misses an attack
Oh.
by spending a charge.
Oh, that's so cool.
And just to make sure it has enough oomph to finish him off, I will use my Fury of the Small if it happens to fail the save.
Makes
It really needs to stop making these saves.
Come
I tried.
on!
Natty,
I tried.
It's still honestly man, a fucking vicious mockery on a reaction is such a cool ability. I love that.
Yeah, it's something. As long as something misses on an attack or something. Where is it?
You could just be like, you fucking
Or fails
suck.
an ability check with a creature within 30 feet of you. Actually, it might be too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it was actually slightly too far. So technically I couldn't do that. It was one spot
That's
too far
okay.
away.
If you can go ahead and give yourself the charge back, it's still a cool ability, and it's also your turn.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, let's try this again, I suppose. I'll try an actual vicious mockery this time on him and see if that works. Basically, you mangy mutt. Don't you know when you're defeated?
No.
I'm really hating this wolf.
Has he been able to talk this whole time?
Okay, do I have any bonus action stuff that I can do left?
Yeah, these wolves speak common.
Wait, if they can talk, is it wrong if we eat them?
No, I don't think so.
It's perfectly fine, I think, maybe.
Okay, so
I'm a
it is
goblin, it's a
okay
gray
here.
area.
We can eat them.
I'm
Don't
just
worry
trying
about
to
it.
look and see if I have any bonus actions left really quick. Nah, I'm just gonna... I tried, I failed. Somebody else will finish it off.
Poppy.
Yeah, Poppy has had enough of this, and she starts walking up to this wolf, and with every step, basically, she like stomps harder into the ground, and on her last step, she kind of just rams her foot into the floor and says, "Just fucking die!" And I will cast Thunder Wave. Fucking
I'll do
stopping
it.
that thing. So basically, like, oops, whoop. What did I do? I clicked on a different tab. I'm sorry.
No, it worked.
Yeah. Okay.
Fails the save.
Very good. That's how I like it. Oh man. So 6 damage.
It is cooked.
Probably flies back 10 feet into the rocks.
Yeah. So you scream and like stomp your foot, and as you do, you all watch as like the earth beneath her foot just fucking splinters, and like this wave like slams against it and slams it against the wall, and you hear its bones crunch as it crunches up against the wall and collapses.
Note to self: no pissing off the halfling.
And she's like panting and this isn't good for my blood pressure, I swear. And she will turn around to Solfege. You got another one there, right? Should we just... She makes like a stabby motion to the sleeping wolf, like pulls out a dagger.
Yeah.
You...
I'm getting serious Yzma vibes from this halfling, you know?
You...
She's
Yes,
very
the
old. She's
dagger,
almost
specifically
as
for the wolf,
as
the wolf's
bald
dagger.
too.
Yeah, you take care of the other wolf. It is dead. Behind it, what had the wolves distracted before they were attacking you were 2 elks that they had were eating alive. These elks are still... You see that there are big bites in them. None of them are missing any limbs or anything. You think maybe you could, if you use a healing spell, you could possibly get them well enough that they could make it. Or you could kill 2 elks and also have elk meat to go along with your wolf meat.
I ain't a druid.
Same. What did elks ever do for me?
Oh, that's cold.
It is cold outside right now, and we're hungry.
Yep.
Yeah, we're hungry. We need the fur.
We
Or
need
like,
food.
I mean, honestly, for my character, putting an animal out of its misery is like 100% on point. She was a farmer. She had animals and all that stuff. She'll just go for it.
And hey, we could probably make some
Fast,
cool friggin'
painless.
props out of those antlers.
For all the people who lost their temp hit points, except for those who may deal with the cold better than others, it is starting to get quite frigid. So, like, both of the Dino, the other temp hit points you have right now were a separate thing. So the same, it's Gino and Dino are not getting that cloak warmth that they were getting from Alejandro before.
I cut open the elk and I go inside of it like Star Wars.
Shit.
No, I don't actually do that.
No,
I
we
just
don't-
will be
don't.
cold.
Don't
What?
eat it
We
now,
just-
Gino.
We go inside, we can eat, we can hang out.
Oh my, I thought they spelled bad on the outside.
It's cozy. No?
Or, you know, we got some firewood. We gathered that earlier. Remember? We'll make a fire. You sit next to it while we skin the animals. Get all that nasty stuff away. Grab the meat we need. Leave the bones behind. You warm up a little.
I don't know how
I'm
to
not
make
even asking. I was just grabbing one of the fire bundles we had, and we'll try like with prestidigitation to ignite like a small campfire for the bugs before they get any fancy ideas and crawl into our food. You don't want bugs in your food is something I have learned. So that's I was just doing it.
Yeah, especially since you're like working with the bugs that you don't want in your food.
Would this
Because
count
if-
as like keeping us dry and like warm or no?
If you guys set up like a campfire while you're doing your work, absolutely. Like that would keep you dry and warm.
I can use the cloak to start a fire, or just to set
Even
something
better.
aflame,
Yeah.
so that we can start
Even
a fire.
better.
At the very least, the rod will make it easier to start a fire with the, cold, snowy wood that we'll find.
I
I
would
mean,
also,
maybe
I also cast Cure Wounds on Gino,
Hey, whoa.
and I offer my
Maybe-
sincerest apologies, madam.
Hey, you shocked me.
Amigo. It was not my intent.
maybe because it
I
takes
shall be
quite a
more
while.
careful in the future.
We will get that act down, don't worry. You shoot, I have apple on the head, and then I eat the apple.
Okay then.
Are you hiding under the wolf still, Gino?
You what now?
You're still under the wolf.
Are you under the wolf?
I go under the other wolf.
Ah, for God's sake, go on the fire!
The-
Sit in the fire!
the bugs are crawling in and out of these fucking giant fucking corpses.
I'll also heal Gino's unchained saber out in there.
Oh, that's too funny.
Oh, that's silly.
I mean, it will take us quite a while to skin all that and cut it up. Maybe if we make a campfire, you can just take a short rest while we deal with all that.
That's a good idea. Yeah, take a short rest while you're dealing with everything, which is, I mean, it'd probably take more than an hour. It'd probably take a couple hours for you to be able to break everything down to transportable like meat. But you have a lot of meat to be able to dissect and go through, which is really cool.
I'm basically just here for moral support in terms of transport.
I'll just get to it. I'll start cutting up these animals.
I will absolutely play the Song of Short Rest if need be. I will
Yeah.
also-
Yeah, I'll start playing with you there. Like I just
Allow me to recharge the electric
Oh, yeah.
turn too
we start
Yeah,
jamming
I-
out.
for at least an hour to to recharge it fully every day. So I just, I song her breast all the time.
While like digging through these corpses, you're also like kind of like cutting into the stomachs of these animals. And inside of one of these winter wolves, you find what appears to be like it probably was like a small creature, but it appears to be some kind of bard. Which you can tell from the remains of a flute that is attached to its side. And it appears to be just the torso of this small bard, which appears to be equipped with some kind of leathers, like a leather jacket, which appears to be mostly unscathed, aside from a little bit of scuffing.
They eat this guy?
Apparently. That sounds like a horrible way to go.
Anybody know how to play the fiddle?
I believe it's a
Yes.
flute.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Oh, I mean, I do the bagpipes
Not
of the
exactly,
horn,
maybe.
but that's not quite the same.
Bagpipes, fiddle, horn.
The fiddle
No,
is
it's
not, or sorry, the flute is not playable that's attached to him. It's like, most of it is destroyed. You can only tell that it's a flute because, like, the center section was the only thing that wasn't chomped or digested as they were biting into its body.
If we
Got
carve
dog
on
nail
it a
marks
little
on
bit, can use it as a whistle, as a dog whistle, maybe for the wolves.
Cut it down a little bit.
The other thing that you find some or mostly intact, except for maybe some small like acid burns at this point in it, is a small sack with about 100 gold pieces.
Nice.
Money.
So this was a wealthy bard.
With 20 each.
I put this
Yes.
chest here. It's got the bardic leathers in it. You guys can decide who gets that.
So we do.
Yeah, I don't think it's my size.
Do we do just 20 gold each, right?
Yeah. I'm down for
Yes.
that.
Okay. Sounds good.
You can play the bardic leathers as an instrument.
That's
Yeah,
kinda
I'd do
neat.
that.
I I'm trying to visualize what that is. Right.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
You're
I've
not
seen
just-
somebody use themselves as a drum, and yeah, it makes sense. Using their cheeks as like a little like a.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
Those are kind of neat.
Well, I can already tell you that I'm not proficient with any of the instruments, lyre, lute, whatever. So, it would be kind of a waste if I got it. So you can
I
definitely.
am proficient with loots, but I'm not gonna stake a claim here if it would be helpful for somebody else defensively.
I can't wear armor.
Oh, neither of you can wear armor?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean,
And-
I could potentially use it, but I try and stay out of combat whenever possible. So,
Well,
would it be
I
would it
mean,
be good for
does have
Alejandro?
I mean, it does have that. Armor has strands of spun mistral. So, I mean, it would absolutely be useful, but I'm
Yeah.
looking through the. What else does it do? Free
But even if you're not attuned, you still get the +2 AC.
Yeah, it's like a It's a
Oh,
slightly
wow.
better. It's slightly
Oh,
better
wow.
than normal leather armor,
That thing is ridiculous.
and you can that reaction spending
Yeah.
inspiration to get an AC bonus is kind of nice.
Holy crap. Okay, well, yes, he could use it, but I wasn't gonna.
Everybody got a little money.
I take
I-
it, but
Yeah,
know.
I'm inclined to give it to Alejandro because he's a frontliner, so
And
Okay.
Yeah,
As
I
he's
a-
would
gonna get hit
think
more
so
often.
too.
as a kind of like GM testament, he also did do the most damage this combat.
Well, a lot of that was lightning bolt though, and I could do that. I did that at a distance.
Mm-hmm.
The enemies and the team. No, I'm kidding.
I
Yeah,
also
but if we
I
give
also
him
did
the
some
armor,
friendly
it's
fire
an-
damage, of course.
But if we give him the armor, it's an incentive to be more melee and not zap everybody with lightning.
He
See
could be
what
our
we're
ta-
doing
he
here.
could be our he could tank more.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
So like sizing it up to Gino. Don't think it's your size, and I'll hand it over to everyone else.
I start chewing on it when you hand it to me.
No, it's not food. It's not beef jerky.
And why are you handing it to me?
I'm trying to see if your
Stupid.
fat mug would fit in there.
Stupid! I slap you.
So you've got
Ah.
plenty of meat. I'll even say like you can like kind of signal Cress or like go back and tell Cress to bring the caravan so that you can load up as much meat as possible. And aside from that, are there any other resources that you're trying to look for in the forest, or?
Just one thing we will definitely do is grab all the pelts if we can to get some more cold protection.
Yep.
For especially our bugs, I guess.
Yep.
Especially the
must
winter
be-
wolves. Especially the winter wolves. Like
It must help, right?
from a magic
cold.
item creation standpoint, the winter wolf pelts are probably could be very useful for, crafting, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know how to do any of that, but
If somebody wants to add 4 wolf pelts, 2 winter wolf pelts, and 2 elk pelts to your character sheet.
oh,
Can we
there's
put
an
it in a
idea.
caravan?
There's an idea.
Yeah, somebody can create it in the caravan. Do whatever you want to do there.
I still vote that we all make a hat out of like a wolf head.
Wolfgang.
You know? Yeah, wolf. Wolf gang.
Gino beat and the Wolfgang.
Yeah, exactly. That's my vote. We all make a hat out of these wolf snouts.
That's dope.
Kind
I
of
look
wanted
around
some
for berries?
antlers.
Can I look around the area for berries?
Can you look around the area for berries? Roll a survival for me. $11, you find the same kind of poison berries, just on a different tree.
Hey, Gino, look what I found.
Oh, what'd you find? I'm gonna go over there in the bushes with him.
My face is already covered in
The berry juice.
Instantly, I'm gonna use my arms to start mounting down more of them.
Oh no!
It's like I use my top arms and the secondary herbs.
Oh, that's too funny.
Hear a bunch of like crunch, 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 crunch sounds.
What do you got there? I want some too. I'll wobble
Berries.
over. I'll wobble over. I grab some berries.
Yeah, everyone come try some of these berries.
You good? Good berries. They're a little burny, but they're good.
Bernie, what is Bernie?
Yeah, just burny. They burn insides. But
Bernie
they're good.
berries.
Insight to see if I could put 2 and 2 together about the throw up on him from earlier. And the talk about the burning berries. I might be dense enough to eat them. Okay. I'm gonna regret this decision.
Imagine we all just fucking TPK to fucking berries.
I will also try some of the
We have
berries.
advantage on con saving throws, and I have poison resistance. If I die to berries, it's meant to be. You know.
We're gonna build a natural resistance to these berries.
Exactly. This is how you get resistance to poisons.
Exactly. Yep.
The 8-con goblin thinks this is a wonderful idea.
Flash,
We have deer meat
Flash,
and elk meat, but
I like your idea. There will be
Seriously?
Rolls, there will be rolls
Yeah.
involved. There will be rolls involved, but I think that's a
I
brilliant
was like,
idea.
oh my god.
I think that is a pitch it to your party.
So Alejandro is a cobbler. I took cobbler as my like a tool proficiency because of the whole Puss in Boots thing.
Okay.
That's
So
funny.
here's the idea: trying to make boots of the Winterlands out of winterwolf pelts.
Oh, That's really cool.
That's very cool.
That's really,
I
really
could
cool.
get
mean,
behind
Very
that.
cool.
It's a
Yeah.
whole it's a magic item creation thing. Like, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I
I
can see that being a thing. I can.
it's a low level magic item. The only thing it really does is the same thing my cloak does when I give the whole warmth thing to everybody, except for the lack of the temp hit
Yeah.
points.
Yeah,
It's like-
winter wolf pelts are probably like at least like pseudo magical in nature. We might be able to.
I mean, classic D&D is if you collect
Yeah.
parts and pieces from exceptional monsters, you can use that to craft magic items.
Yep.
And
You
that's
playing
just
Monster
by.
Hunter? Let's go.
I'm just sitting here going, idea. The light
Yeah.
bulb just seriously went on. Like,
No,
I
that's
don't
super cool.
I can get on board with trying that. Yeah.
And I mean, if anybody has, so like, what I think it would be, because Alejandro is already familiar with cobbling and making, or like has trained in it, it would be an Arcana check, and it would be cobbler's tools, or whatever tool check would be associated with that. If anybody thinks that they have any skills that would help with that, I will hear your case for like being able to provide him advantage in that.
I have expertise in Arcana.
Ooh.
So I would allow that for like a help action advantage on your Arcana check.
I'll give him a
Okay.
bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration as well.
Guidance.
I could also help with guidance. Like I have these ghosts that tell me from their previous lives and stuff they're good at and what they know, right? That's the whole story of the spirit bard. So
Beautiful.
I
Yes.
would try to find a ghost, maybe I meditate over it, that knows how to make boots.
So on your cobbler's check, that means that you can add a guidance to your cobbler's check, or either or, Arcana or cobbler's check, whichever. You can't do both though, I think, because you can only use your guidance once. Same thing with your bardic. But that means that you have a D6 to roll on one of those rolls, as well as a D4 to roll on one of those rolls.
now, would this be for each? Like, how many pairs am I trying to make? That's the question.
I'm gonna say you have 2 pelts that you've managed to cut like some really good material from. Especially because you're imbuing it with magic, you're probably going to have to use a lot of the material. So I'm going to say that you're going to be able to make 2 pairs of boots.
Fair.
But you're
That's
going
fair.
to have to roll those checks for each pair.
Sure. So, situational bonus is the.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
What is that? A guidance? Was it a D4 or is that a D6?
Guidance is a D4.
It's a D4, yeah.
It wants me to roll my dexterity. I guess that would make sense for crafting the item.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a sleight of hand.
Yeah. Oh. 23 is not bad. Oh. I was like, did I drop something in the chat? No, Solfege did. Okay.
I clicked something by accident. Ignore that.
It's okay. It's like I do that from time to time. So
It's the whole bard
There we go.
class.
just here's everything you need to know.
Ignore me.
So that's a 23 for your cobbler's check, and then we need an Arcana, which you can roll with advantage. 19 and a 23. I will take that for 1 pair of boots.
Sweet. Okay, so we've got 1 pair. Now-
Sorry, with guidance, it takes 1 roll, but you can. It's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
You can technically give him guidance on both. If he's doing another pair of boots, it's the same thing. You'd be able to apply the D4 somewhere, and I'm sure somebody else can give you a bardic inspiration out of a whole group of bards.
I was wondering maybe it could help with the.
I have the song of
Um,
guidance that I could be teaching. I could teach to somebody. They can try playing it,
Ooh.
Or I can just give you guidance. Like I can give it
or
to
you
you
can
all
just
the time.
yeah.
But I was thinking maybe it can help with the difficulty rating a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. I have this feather charm, and if it was like a lot easier to like, he's probably using some specific tool to make these shoes. If there was like feather light and to lift, or maybe the leather itself was super light. So because he has this giant piece of leather that he's like trying to lift around and work, if I make it basically weightless, maybe that will be like way easier to work with for him. I don't know. 'Cause it's
Okay.
like a simple charm, right? So just
Yeah.
to give a bit of help.
I don't know how you want to adjudicate that, but I could see incorporating that charm as part of the process has some kind of random effect there, or an effect you could determine.
Because it says I can use
As
it
an
on
extra?
a creature or object, so I could use it on the leather
It
thingy.
makes them lightweight,
Mm-hmm.
like
Just
actually
easier to
makes the
work with.
actual, or it makes the boots the end result. The boots themselves are lightweight, whatever effect that might have on it. But I got the guidance situational bonus on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a
Hey.
really good roll for that.
I will definitely use the feather charm just on the thing to like just in the process to help you.
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
I just to
Okay,
give
so
you-
Arcana check again.
Yeah, otherwise you just have a really nice pair of boots.
Yeah.
On
18,
good rolls.
18 will
Not
do
bad.
it. The DC I set for the Arcana was a 17.
The second pair I would absolutely be handing to Poppy, was since she used her feather charm out of that,
Aw.
I absolutely believe she should have that pair and whatever goodness it comes with it.
So I added the remaining pelts and both pairs of boots to your caravan chest. You can go ahead and drag those from the you should have access to it anywhere now. I think I fixed it.
So which boots exactly do we have here?
Oh yeah, that'd be a item boot.
If you look in the caravan chest, it's the boots of the Winterlands. Yeah, and there's 2 pairs in there.
And then whoever, I don't know if either the bugs can wear them, or if if Solfedge would like the other pair. I obviously don't need them because of the cloak, so
I mean, I would not be opposed to them. With my awful constitution, it might help me resist the the negative effects of the cold. But
it'll make you less reliant. Whoever wears them, it'll make them less reliant on the need for the temporary hit points. Like we can still do the temporary hit points. But
I will say though, Poppy will she will wipe away like a stray tear. She will be so touched for getting these boots, but I will say I'm actually really good with cold weather, I don't know why. So I just must be my skin is too leathery by now. It's when you get older. I don't know either. So if somebody else needs those, that's fine with me. Because I don't think I need them. So I'm good with cold weather.
I immediately start fighting with Dino.
Oh God.
Over a pair of boots.
Over the pair of boots.
Uh,
You! I didn't want them before you wanted them.
I didn't want them now, but now you want to. I want them even more. I'm gonna pick him up with all four arms and like throw him across the camp. And then like chase after him.
Fuck you.
Hopefully we can-
Ah!
now that
Wait. We should settle this like bards with performance.
with the
Bard off.
dance
It's
off.
only a rock off, obviously.
Yeah, rock off.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have one chance
excuse
to
me.
rock our socks off.
I take out my loot and hit him in the face with it.
Do you yell El Kabong when you do it?
Oh,
Come on.
that's fucking funny.
crying again. I just keep crying all night. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
man.
I mean, do you get the reference? The Kabong reference?
Me?
It was
No,
a cartoon.
no.
It was a
No.
cartoon when I was growing up. When we were growing up in the '80s, there's a cartoon character. I'm gonna have to find it. Now I gotta
But
find it.
I'm
And drop
from
it
a
in the chat.
different continent.
Oh,
Dude.
that's fair. It's like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon from like way back in the day. I'm gonna have to find it now. And of course, or no, it was, yeah. What? Oh, that's hilarious.
I mean,
So-
in the 80s,
Okay.
I was
okay,
still
so
behind
this
the
is actually
wall,
kind
you
of.
know?
This is oh,
yeah, but really, I was born
So
in
there-
East Germany behind the wall, so there was no cartoons there.
so the cartoon character is Quick Draw McGraw, and El Kabong is his alter ego, like a Zorro alter ego, and so he literally smacks people with a guitar.
Amazing.
He called it a kabonger to bash bad guys into submission.
You want
That's
to roll?
hilarious.
I like to smoke a good kabong once in a while.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
So, how do you react to having a loot in the face? This is a rock off after all.
Yeah, sorry. Who are you fighting? Are you fighting Dino for the other pair of boots? Is
Yeah.
that what's happening? Dino,
Yeah.
Yeah, Gino.
Gino just hit you in the face with his fucking guitar, with his loot. Are you attacking him for damage, or are you like?
I hold
roll-
up- I hold up a sign like it says 7.
Are you attacking him as a performative way of doing it, like to knock him over? Or are you trying to hurt him?
Performative. Yeah,
Then
no.
Roll,
we're
roll a performance check.
just fucking around.
I'm gonna try on some new
hey,
boots while they're fighting over the other pair.
It's a 10.
So it's a 10. Gino comedically slaps Dino with the guitar. Dino, what is your response? What is your performative response? This is so silly.
It's basically a wrestling match, but between bards.
Yeah, but between bards, yeah.
As he hits me, I'm gonna like spin into like a. He's gonna keep spinning and pull like his shimmy out, and all like the pink like petals are gonna start falling down. And I'm gonna
In the
cast
background.
pyrotechnics everywhere. So, but I just roll performance check. It's more not. I'm not trying to hurt him or blind anybody.
Yeah, once again, yeah.
More like
give
flashy,
give us a performance check here. This is too good.
like that cheesy rockers, like
I thought
fireworks going off.
I thought for sure we were getting to Bryn Shander today, and this was such a better fucking experience.
One of them is doing wrestling, and the other one is doing breakdance, basically.
It's dance off.
Fireworks are going off still.
Dino throws off some fireworks and does like this nice little song and dance.
I hold up a 9.
I will silvery barbs.
Get the fuck out of here!
Oh my god!
For comedic effect during this whole thing, when they make contact, I'm just gonna be throwing up like cartoon style like bonk and things like imagery with minor illusion.
Dino, you have been Silvery Barbs. Go ahead and roll your performance check again.
Bastard.
Come on, Pelican. Roll bad.
Oh my god.
Fucker.
That is still a 14.
Oh.
I don't even care about the boots. It's the moral.
It's a matter of
I
pride
forgot what we were
now.
even fighting over.
It's the principle of it. So it sounds like, Dino, that the other boots are yours.
Yes.
Oh my
He's like-
god.
Doing the windmill with the arm, guitar, and jumping around.
Dino, on top
Goes
of
on.
that, for a great performance, go ahead and add 5 points to your points card.
Hey. Thank you. I'll go up and like start shaking his hand. It was a good show. It was a good show.
I bite you.
Minor illusion to make the sound of the Final Fantasy victory fanfare.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh my god. Solfege, also add 5 points to your points card. Jesus Christ. As you arrive, Cressida helps to like gather all this meat and put it into her like secret storage area. You have I added it to the character sheet. You have 25 rations now. And with that, and all the other things that you gathered, Cressida thinks that you guys should be well prepared to be able to get to Bryn Shander and beyond. So, she summons the spectral cats, and gathers you all into the caravan, puts out the fire, and starts heading towards Bryn Shander. And that's where we'll leave off for tonight. When we pick up next week, we will bring you to your very first of the 10 towns.
I can't wait to meet people.
Right? Honestly, that was a nice two-parter for the intro. What I'm liking about this is you guys are getting a chance to really try your characters out. And we're ironing out the kinks before we get into the real meat of this campaign. So I'll take a couple intro sessions of some weird random combats.
I just read through the description of the Bardic Leathers again, and I'm just like hilariously thinking about the way it describes the plucking the strings on the armor to add the Bardic Inspiration to the AC. And I'm thinking about the fact that you can play it as if it's a lute. And I just can imagine, I see Puss in Boots flamenco dancing with his, like tapping his heels with the boots and whatnot. And at the same time using his claws to pluck the strings and play the armor as a performance. And it's just...
That's so cool.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
So cool.
It works so well.
Several of the people in this group are not only streamers, but are also DMs as well. Both Kirby and Talking with Adam also run actual plays on their channels. So please be sure to check them out. You'll see their, if you're watching on the YouTube, their links are in the description below. As people, if anybody has anything to advertise, or if you're streaming, or if you have any kind of thing to promote, we'll make sure that it's in the links below so that you get a little piece of the little bit of people that are coming along and checking it out as well. It looks like Ellie is joining Saturday Game. I've got a couple of other people joining Saturday Game, and they're inviting people possibly to join Saturday Game as well. So Cleaning Crew, I think, is coming back sometime in July, which I think is going to be a whole lot of fun. Other than that, the next game now is tomorrow. It's going to be on Talking with Adam stream, Lost Corsair.
Yep.
Pirates. Yeah, good old pirates. And then we will be back on Wednesday for more Tiny Pong 2077, which as it gets more and more interesting as they explore the little crazy mall that I put together for them. On Thursday, it is Lost Mines of Phandelver over on Kirby's channel, so be sure to check that out as well. And I believe there's also a Mass Effect game that goes on Saturdays on Schizo's channel, right?
Yep.
Yep. I know they do like some swap off. What were you doing this past Saturday? It was like a one shot?
Yeah, it was a Keys to the Golden Vault one shot. It was pretty fun.
I every now and then I peek in the chat to see what's going on on the off games, and whatever like there was like a whole story lore dump in the chat. I was like, that sounds really fucking cool. So yeah, if that stuff's being streamed as well, be sure to get me the links for that as well, and I'll just like put it as like a scheduling thing in the descriptions as well, so that we can get as many eyes as we can on other people's games. Does anybody else have anything to throw out there? Anything to promote? No.
No.
All right. Well, that's it then. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. I love every single one of you. Hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power the players. Good night.